Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well. Yeah, I am doing fine and I wish you all well. A lot have been happening. I wasn't able to record a video. I was tired, but yeah, I tried to come back and give you some content that you might know. Yeah. Um, Before we move on, you might consider to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, and like the video so you can share it as well. Yeah. Um, as a country, the Gambia has been going through a lot of difficulties. I mean, when I say difficulties, I mean economic difficulties. And this is because, you know, our labor market is so poor, it's weak, and there's a lot that we go through. But yes, this contribution to this issue, there are different factors that contributed to it. So a lot of people will talk about blaming the government, a lot of people for not, providing that avenue for youth to, do something to help themselves. Some people will actually, complain against the society. But I think I'll go with against the society than the government. Because I do not like to always talk about government. I don't even like to talk about government. I think we have our individual responsibilities. Every sober-minded person should be able to do something for yourself, at least go towards a direction. But yeah, we would see. Recently, it has been unfolded from Fourier news paper that there are migrants that had an issue in Niger. So read this out. Breaking news: Gambian migrants in despair, one injured in violent confrontation in Niger. Well, you can see, um, you know, that this illegal migration is a cause for concern. I am not in support of it. I know why they choose to take this journey, to back way. Everybody has your own story. I will not be here trying to condemn or affirm anything. I'm just gonna react, and also I will share, my view, what I think it's right to do, instead. Um, yeah. So let's read what actually the news says. By Biran Gay, scores of Gambians migrants are reportedly in distress as they languish in the Sahel country of Niger, with Baba Seka critically injured during a violent confrontation. A confrontation ensued between Gambian migrants and the Ivorians during a football match which turned violent, with both parties pelting stones and other objects at one another, says Seka. Says Seka's father, who spoke to Fourier on the condition of anonymity. According to his father, Baba was hit with objects as scuffle broke out between the West African nationals, rendering him unconscious for several hours. He was rushed to the hospital by his Gambian counterparts, where he was admitted and later released. Like, I actually did not read this news before it came to you, but seriously, I only saw the headlines and I was like, this is something serious because in this current situation, now Gambians are going on this bad way a lot, but you fought over for like what, a football match? That's so like mediocre. I don't know what's wrong with people. How can you be in a situation that you are in fact in a camp being helped as an inmate, but yet you had to fight to the extent of injuring one another because of a football match? Why can't people try to control their emotions? when it comes to things like playing, we should be people that should be able to control our emotions. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. In a voice note shared with this medium, Seka could be heard narrating his ordeal, saying he experienced fever, body pain, and headache with little or no medicine. Baba had been deported to the desert near Niger by the Algerian police after they raided their residence. Another Gambian migrant who is helping Seka to get back to his feet lamented in another WhatsApp voice note the lack of food, bedding, and sanitary facilities in the camp. He states the migrants' camp is short of basic necessities and is overcrowded with different African nationals. Of course, it will be overcrowded with different African nationals. You all took the same roof, and one person cannot be, one African national cannot be separated for another African national. They do not even have that facilities for support. Okay? So what I have as a take for this is that I think they are migrants, and I think the illegal migrants. It's a bad way thing. And I think very well you do not expect that you go onto this journey and be treated as a first class flight passenger. It's not going to be possible. In fact, there is no nice treatment that you would encounter in this journey. So the best thing is just we try to do something as a nation, as a country, as a continent, to liberate our minds into this illegal or whatever hope we might have for the West. And if we want to take on this journey of travel, we have to go through the right channels. And yeah, of course, this is my take, and I'm not going to change that because of the problems that have been happening. How many youths have lost their lives, families. Some people will even go with, like, the whole family will leave. SubhanAllah, it's crazy, but yeah. Talking about the Bagwe, there is this video that Watson Gambia posted about the people that were, stopped at the seaside, in Bakau, for the attempt of taking on the Bagwe. And yeah, check on this video.
Hey, Naja, Basiru.
I bought about his part of it.
Hey, I got it.
Yes, sir.
Here. Boy, fee. Anaja. Hey, come on. Hey, go buy a bag. Hey, what?
And did you actually see that little boy? Like Koko Abnenela, Koko Halela. And then there's a woman. But I don't think that Hale took that decision for himself. As young as he is, this guy, look at this picture. This guy cannot be above 13 years old. No, I almost say 10 years old. He's so young. He cannot have that difficulties or responsibility in the Gambia that Munela Fajil Yoni Bagwe. It's not possible. I mean, what are we doing as a country? Okay, we have national issues to discuss. And here, it's nothing like politics. Please, leave it aside. It's the responsibility of us as citizens. Look, we have the sea. Our fisheries, 90% or 95% or more of the vessels, of the boats, are owned by Senegalese, are owned by foreign nationals. What are Gambians doing? And you're telling me about whatsoever, like government, this and that, there is no room there are no avenues created for the youth to work. No, we are lazy. Let's call the spade the spade. Gambians, then lazy. And that is the reality. This is not me trying to call for anybody's neck or whatsoever. I'm a youth equally and I'm in the struggle. But I know for a fact that they're lazy and this is what is affecting us. I mean, some people are justified. I'm not calling for any justification to go to Bagme anyways. Okay? That's a disclaimer. But I'm saying some of these people that took off this journey are justified. That they took this journey to Bagwe. Okay? But some of them, or most of them, is just lazy. You cannot be lazy in the Gambia and expect to make it in Europe. It just doesn't make sense. Because reality will also hit you there. That's why some of them turns into drugs and some other illegal means and then get themselves arrested. Let's just try to discuss this. Let's look into a way to discuss this. I don't know what should be done. I don't know. Let me hear your suggestions in the comment sections. But really, the fisheries is so wealthy. You mean having a boat or going on into sea, catching a fish. You see, the last time I saw that there was this fish captured, this mackerel, they call it saka, something like that. Huge sakas, they were caught. I'll share the picture, by the way. But funnily enough, everything of that was going to be exported in Senegal. Only few, Gambians were only able to purchase a basket or two, or maximum for those who actually are very, financed enough into the fisheries as bananas. They were able to buy maybe 5 baskets, so it cannot be more than 10 baskets for our own fisheries. Fish caught in our own sea being always exported. In everything about our fisheries is exported. What are we benefiting as a nation? This is a potential market that we can penetrate because it's a rich sector. But what are we doing? And we're always complaining. You see, Gambian youth, it's sad to say, but come on, let's talk about this. If you go to an extended family now and count the number of boys that are there, just categorize them. How many of them are actually going to school? And how many of them who are going to school are actually serious in learning? And how many of them are in the street? It's just smoking. This cannot be blamed on the government. This is a moral issue. It's a moral issue. And as we are losing our future, we do not own our economy. The bread is being baked by the fullers from Guinea, foreigners. I do not mean a tribe. I'm talking about fullers from Guinea or foreigners from Guinea. And our fisheries is owned by the Senegalese. And if you talk about commercials in the market, this is owned by the Mauritanians and the Lebanese and some of the Senegalese. What do we own as Gambians? We don't own anything. Anything as Gambians. No Gambian is, confident, not confident, but is, what's the word? I do not have the vocabulary for this. I'm with that kind of sense a Gambian, open a bitik, wala obi food, do something. We think these are mediocre jobs, but these are actually things that own our economy. That's actually the things that we are surviving on. Gambians, we eat bread in the morning, we eat bread at night. So, if food is not important, then how do we expect us to eat at a cheaper price at least? Because when the fullers go into strike, we cry. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna get this video very long. I'm just gonna end it here. But I mean, we are not doing enough as a country, and this is because of our individual mediocre mindset. We need to emancipate our minds from this kind of, you know, thinking that it's only the back way or it's only the West that we can, you know, we can do something as a nation or something as a people of the Gambian. Let me know what you think in the comment section. You know, we apologize for any word that we say that might not be liked, but this is a very sensitive topic to discuss about this back. We think we have people, we know people who venture in this journey, but wallahi, if they tell you what they go through, they themselves will tell you they do not wish even for their worst enemy to venture into the journey. So in that case, I mean, if the people who venture into this journey are telling you this, I do not think we should encourage this at all. But yes, it's a sensitive topic. It's a topic at its peak. But let me know what you think. Hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and then share the video. Let's grow the channel together. More content will be coming soon. See.